Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. I am Sumaya Abubakar, taking you through the stories trending online that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today. Emefiele operated 593 illegal US, UK and China accounts, says CBN investigator. Banks colliding with POS operators to disrupt Naira circulation, according to the CBN. Reps summon ex-aviation minister Sirika over Nigeria Air project. And North Korean leader Kim Jong-un warns he is prepared to nuke the US if he is provoked. Now, top of what's trending today, we have the presidential panel investigating the activities of the Central Bank of Nigeria, the CBN, under the tenure of former Governor Godwin Emefiele, has uncovered unauthorized investments of Nigeria's fund in 593 foreign bank accounts across the United States, China and United Kingdom. This was part of the final report that the special investigator appointed by President Bola Tinubu in July, Jim Obazi, submitted on Wednesday, December 20th. In the report tagged reports of the special investigation on CBN and related entities chargeable offences, Obazi found that Emefiele lodged 543,482,213 euro in fixed deposits in UK banks alone without authorization. The report partly read, the former governor of CBN, Godwin Emefiele, invested Nigeria's money without authorization in 593 foreign bank accounts in the United States, China and United Kingdom while he was in charge. All the accounts where the billions were lodged have all been traced by investigator. In the report, Obazi also recommended that Emefiele, along with some top management team members, should face trial for the alleged illegal transactions and the purported misappropriation of funds for unauthorized purposes. Emefiele could be prosecuted for illegal issuance of currency under Section 19 of the CBN Act alongside Tunde Sabiu, a former aide to former President Muhammadu Buhari, and 12 top directors of the CBN. It was gathered that the Naira redesign policy was sold to Buhari at the instance of Sabiu and that the initiative was done without the approval of the board of the CBN. The investigator found that Buhari did not approve of Naira redesign. It was Tunde Sabiu who first told Emefiele in September 2022 to consider the redesign of the Naira. On October 6, 2022, Emefiele wrote to Buhari that he wanted to redesign and reconfigure the 1,000 Naira, 500 Naira and 200 Naira notes. A netizen commented, "Ask the questions for who and under whose watch. He is not that powerful to have walked alone." Another person said, "I am sorry to inform you all that Nigeria will never get better. Wait until after Bola's tenure to hear what his own officials will do too. It goes on and on until eternity." Another person said, "Just imagine funds that you will forget you stole and where you stashed them while we languish." Next, what's trending is the CBN, who said that the banks are colliding with POS operators to disrupt Naira circulation. As cash scarcity occasioned by the redesign of 3 Naira notes continues to bite Nigerians about a year after the implementation of the policy, the Central Bank of Nigeria has warned against collusion between deposit money banks and point of sale, the POS operators. In a statement on Thursday, December 21st, by its spokesperson Sidi Ali Hakama, the Apex Bank said such collusion was affecting the availability of cash and the seamless circulation of the Naira in the country. The CBN said it was investigating reported cases of collusion between the banks and the POS operators capable of undermining the smooth running of the economy. The CBN frowns at such inappropriate actions by certain individuals and is investigating the reported cases capable of undermining the smooth running of the economy, the statement partly read. The CBN has therefore warned banks and POS operators to desist from such activities as relevant sanctions can or shall be meted out to those found wanting. The Apex Bank encouraged members of the public to use alternative payment channels as well as report any case of unauthorized activities such as capping and hoarding by banks or POS agents to the CBN branch in their locations. A netizen asked, "Hope it's not CBN shifting blame to a third party." A guy said, "Then suspend the banks and return normalcy to the issue, please. CBN, do your job." And a lady wrote, "Still, Naira exchange to dollar is still high. There was a country." Next on What's Trending, we have the House of Representatives has directed its Committee on Aviation to invite the immediate past Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, to brief it on the status of the proposed national carrier, Nigerian Air, at the time he left office. The former minister is expected to provide insight on a wide range of controversies surrounding the project. This followed the adoption of a motion moved by Tagikir Dixon at plenary on Thursday, December 21st. Presenting the motion, he said that the former minister in 2016 proposed an aviation roadmap with national carrier as the signature project, and that he promised to deliver the project by the end of former President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. Now, according to the lawmaker, the former minister approached Ethiopian Airlines a few days before the handover to provide an aircraft that could be made available to Nigerians as an aircraft belonging to Nigerian Air. He added that the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority issued an air transport license to Nigerian Air. The House adopted the motion and directed the committee to also invite the NCAA to brief it on the Nigerian Air project and its certification. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, had in September suspended the Nigerian Air project and the planned concessioning of some airports. A netizen wrote, "It's about time." Someone said, "These are the type of people that are not supposed to be working free." And a guy added, the individual orchestrated the most significant deception in the aviation industry. It's truly unfortunate how we were misled by his lies. Next on What's Trending, we have the Nigerian Police have dismissed about 2 special constabularies caught on camera demanding money from a Dutch power bike cyclist in November. The 2 special constabularies, Jimoh Lukman and Karim Fatai, who were on duty along Monia Isheyin Road, were seen in a viral video demanding money from a Dutch tourist who told them that she was en route to Abuja. At a ceremony in the state police headquarters on Thursday, December 21st, the State Commissioner of Police, Hamzat Adebola, pronounced their dismissal. The officers were immediately decated and sent out of the force premises. Take a look at the clips.
There was an incident on 23rd of October between Isseyin and Oyoru. A tourist from Netherlands was passing to Abuja, and the 2 police were demanding for money. Special Constabulary Karim Fatai and Special Constabulary Jimoh Lukman, who were captured on viral video dated 29/10/2023, demanding money from a Netherlands tourist, Ms. Noradi Shripi Adebola H. Hamza, the Commissioner of Police and Oyo Police Command. Today, Thursday, 21st December 2023, I affirm the recommended punishment of dismissal for the 2 police special constabulary.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
How is everything?
Everything is fine.
From where?
Netherlands.
Eh?
Netherlands.
Now you dey come? What do you bring up?
How are you?
Give me something now.
How is for
give
everything? So what do you bring up?
What you want give me? Hey, wait now, what you want give me? Oh, yeah, give me something. Oh, yeah, give me something now. Give me something.
You give me something.
Yeah. Give me money. Money. Money.
A lady said, because it was a Dutch citizen, they have taken action ASAP. The ones that have been extorting fellow Nigerian, how many of them have been dismissed? A guy asked, isn't this too far? For God's sake, these men were playing with the lady on the bike. It wasn't a serious something. Another lady asked, wait, are Nigerians really angry that they got sacked? Indeed, a question there. Now let's take a short break, and when we come back, you will see what was said about Yaba left. So stay tuned. Welcome back. It's Newsfeed. Now, Yaba Psychiatric Hospital records 100% admission increase according to CMD. The number of psychiatric patients admitted to the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital Yaba increased by 100% in 2023. The hospital's chief medical director, Dr. Olugbenga Owoye, made this known at the annual scorecard presentation tagged "A Day with the Medical Director" organized by the hospital on Wednesday in Lagos. Owoye said the total number of new cases increased by 7%. While there was a 3% increase in the number of follow-up patients, male and female. He added that the increase in admission cases can be attributed to the rise in cases of mental health conditions in the country due to the current economic challenges accompanied by other socio-economic factors. He said it can be deduced that in 2023, the total number of all patients attendance increased by 3%. There was a 7% increase in new cases attended compared to no increase in 2022. We also have 100% increase in admission cases, in which the drug abuse cases is 10% increase and discharge cases is reduced by 10%, he added. A netizen said, "This country have almost made me mad yesterday in the market. After buying few items, I started looking for my money until I calculated the items with me and I realized that I have spent money finish, yet the nylon wasn't full." A lady opined, "Depression has made a lot of people abuse drugs that has really affected them mentally." And another lady said, "Drug abuse is a pandemic to be seriously looked into. People, children, indeed." Next on What's Trending, we have former Big Brother Niger winner Josephine Otobo, popularly known as Fina, has been invited by the police over her alleged failure to return a rented wig to a wig vendor. Recall that a hair vendor recently accused Fina of renting a wig from her and refusing to return it after the agreed upon date. Fina initially denied the allegations, but later said that she returned the wig after she was called out, but the hair vendor rejected it. She added that she decided to keep the wig because the damage the hair vendor did to her was more than the price of the wig. Updating her fans, Fina said that the hair vendor visited her house with police when she was not around and dropped a letter for her. Fina said, "Yesterday, my younger sister called me and said, I have visitors in my house. I asked who they were and she said 2 policemen, the hairstylist and 1 woman. I asked who the woman was, but she said that she doesn't know the woman. And they dropped a letter because it's from the police. I want to know what to do. I read that this is the Nigerian Police invitation to the police station. They now put my name, my address. Then it continued from the DPO Nigerian Police Ogudu. I don't know where Ogudu is, but I will find out." She added in another post, "In this life, make sure them no patronize your enemies for you." A netizen now said the hair vendor should have requested the hair directly from the hair vendor, not Fina, if we are being sincere here. A guy said, "Can they just let this lady be, please? It's getting too much." And someone added, "But what did she use the 80 million naira to do? This is absolute embarrassment to her management." Next on What's Trending, we have North Korean leader Kim Jong-un warned that his government will not hesitate to launch a nuclear attack on the U.S. if provoked with nukes. He made the warning after a meeting between South Korea and United States was held last week in Washington, where they discussed nuclear deterrence in the event of conflict with the North. The meeting's agenda included nuclear and strategic planning, and the allies reiterated that any nuclear attack by Pyongyang on the United States or South Korea would result at the end of the North Korean regime. But Kim reportedly told his military missile bureau not to hesitate launching even a nuclear attack when the enemy provokes it with nukes, Pyongyang's official Korean Central News Agency said on Thursday. Washington, Seoul, and Tokyo released a statement shortly afterwards urging the nuclear-armed country to stop conducting further provocations and accept call for engaging in substantive dialogue without preconditions. The 3 countries have ramped up defense cooperations in the face of a record-breaking series of weapons tests by Pyongyang this year, and on Tuesday activated a system to share real-time data on North Korean missile launches. On Monday, the North launched its most powerful intercontinental intercontinental ballistic missile, the Hwasong-18, later described it as a warning countermeasure against what it described as persistent acts of military threat by Washington and its allies. It came after a U.S. nuclear-powered submarine arrived in the South Korea port city of Busan last week, and on Wednesday, Washington flew its long-range bombers in drills in Seoul and Tokyo. A netizen commented, "North Korea won't risk that much." Another person said, "Forget joke. Not sure if any country can fight US and win that war. No one can, because US is fully prepared to keep their world power forever." And a lady opined, "You are a man. They know that they can't mess with you like they do with African leaders and others. Imagine the US trying to impose to North Korea those ungodly doctrines that they try to force on African countries." Now onto a funny video of a man who can't seem to find peace in his home. Take a look. Now that could lead a man to heart attack. And that is all on Newsfeed today on Trust TV. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Bye.